Hello everyone, welcome to week 4. So, focus of week 4 is looking at that local control and changing fiscal landscape, as well as talking about budget planning that fits into both of those pieces. So, let's get into what's expected. So, for this week, we're going to have you read chapter 7 and 8 in school finance. Again, you'll be talking about zero-based budgeting as well as the planning programming budgeting system, or PPBS system. So you'll read chapter 7 and 8. You'll read another article on zero-based budgeting. Look at the account codes that the state of California has given for all schools and what those budget codes are, because again, necessary to have a budget code to keep a record, as well as tell accounting where you're planning on taking the money from. And then you're looking at the National Center for Educational Statistics, a data tool to give you some information on spending, as well as you can look at other states and their spending as well to support your assignment number 2. So as you can see, as I scroll through the week 4 here, my instructor video will be put up after recording this. So we've already talked about your reading. There is a learning module that'll focus on local control funding formula. We started talking about it last week. You got a preview of it. So you'll continue that conversation. Like I shared with you, the governor is planning to fully fund that, and then there are the base level, the support grants, and the concentration grants that come from there. So the discussion for week 4 is only one discussion point, and it is your comparison of the zero balance budgeting and the PPBS budgeting as well. So looking at a program and comparing and contrasting both, and giving insight in what's the positives for both and maybe some downfalls in using either one of them. The final thing to remind you about for this week is assignment number 2 is due. That is a compare and contrast of school financing plans. So local control funding formula is part of the focus for the state of California. You can go into that data source that's being shared or do your own research about how other states are funding education for their students as well. So it's a 2 to 3 page paper giving me that compare and contrast. I would say if you need to go over that, don't go past 5 pages, but 2 to 3 should be able to give. So think of it more of summary based, not detail based. You will need reference points of where you're getting your information, so make sure that that is included as well. I look forward to grading your budget presentations that you've just submitted and getting those back to you. I hope that you have a great week, and just a reminder, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to text, email, or call my cell phone as well, and I hope that you have a blessed week.